guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Ninetales. This channel just came out. I really hope you like it, along with the intro. Took me quite a while to make that. But, yeah. Today, for our very first video, I'm going to be talking about Ninetales and Alolan Ninetales. Because obviously, if you've even read my channel name, I love Ninetales with all my heart. Because Ninetales is swag, okay? Just look at them tails. So many. So, obviously, Ninetales is the fox Pokemon. And then Alolan Ninetales is just a really pretty version of that. But, yeah. I mean, this one... First off, Ninetales is just a plain fire type, while Alolan Ninetales is a beautiful ice and fairy type. A very interesting typing with some interesting strength... Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. But they both have some interesting strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, so, Ninetales' ability is Flash Fire, with the hidden ability of Drought. Oh my god, what's happening? Ah! But the hidden ability is Drought. Oh god, my phone's freaking out. Oh no! Help me! Well, its hidden ability is Drought, which, if you guys didn't know, it basically just makes the weather hot, powering up fire-type moves. I think it decreases water-type moves. I don't really remember. And then, Snowcloak is Alolan Ninetales' ability. I don't know if it has hidden ability, but not surprisingly, Ninetales has a much higher chance of being a female than a male. I mean, like a male Ninetales, that wouldn't make too much sense. And then its catch rate is 9.8, which isn't bad, but you don't normally find wild Ninetales. So yeah, of course, the egg group this field in hatch time is a lot of steps. You can't even hatch a Ninetales. But yeah, let's move on to types and Pokédex entries and stuff. Yay! Okay, so I just read a few of these and I realized something. Why isn't Ninetales a psychic type? It can learn psychic moves. Like, look at this Pokédex entry. Very smart and very gentle. Grabbing one of its tails could result in a 1,000-year curse. Like a psychic or a ghost type of word. Like most of these Pokédex entries say like, oh, it's a curse, or it's so smart it's merged from like 9 people. I mean, wizards or something. According to an enduring legend, 9 noble saints were united and reincarnated as his Pokemon. Like, come on, like, look at Ruby. Ninetales cast a sinister light from his eyes to gain total control over the foe's mind. Now, why can't it learn Mind Reader? I don't think it can. Said to live 1,000 years. Come on, be a ghost or a psychic type. Ghosts live like forever or something. Its Ninetales are said to be imbued with a mystic power. It can live for 1,000 years. Come on, make this a psychic type. Like, does Pokemon even look at their decks? Like, seriously, come on, who agrees with me here? Look at this. Ninetales casts a sinister light again. Okay. Legend has that this mystical Pokemon was formed. There's 9 saints. Come on. This isn't a psychic type. This isn't a ghost type. It's just a plain fire type. Come on. Yeah. But, I mean, no more complaining about that stupid typing until we get to the moves, so you don't have to see me rambling on about that. But, game locations, Red, Trade, Evolve Vulpix, blah, 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 Evolve Vulpix is love, Vulpix is life. Inside games, Held items. Okay, yeah, I what? Right. So, these base stats are, actually surprisingly low, judging that this thing should have, like, the stats of an Arcanine, to be honest. That would just be awesome. But its HP is something to notice. It's quite low, but if you super train it or hyper train or EV train or get shinies, I'm sure it can get better. At level 100, it's pretty good. Its attack is something to question. It's not perfect, but it's not poor either. But when you go up to special defense and speed, this is where Ninetales starts to shine. It's pretty good. 505, that's a lot better than like Wishy-Washy or something. And now let's go over to Alolan Ninetales for once. Now this Pokemon has better stats in some places and worse stats in some places. Much better speed. Actually, yeah, the only thing keeping it behind with Ninetales is the attack. It's like 11 apart or something. But yeah, no, we don't care about that. Yeah, let's go to the types. So it's damaged normally by the ones that you would really expect. Normal, fighting, flying, poison, all the stuff that you would expect a fire type. So then ground, rock, and water. So notice anything about those 3 types? They're all weak to grass. The best thing about Ninetales, in my opinion, is that it can learn Energy Ball, a move that does as much damage as Leaf Blade, I'm pretty sure. And with its, no, it doesn't have 100 special attack. That would be awesome, though. But it has 81 special attacks, so you can use that against those types and possibly KO them if you can do it right. But yeah, Energy Ball on Ninetales is pretty good. And then, yeah. So Alolan Ninetales, I'm not sure if it can learn an Energy Ball. I don't think so, but damage normally by all the types that you see here. More than normal Ninetales. So then, of course, it's weak to poison for being a fairy type. Then rock, steel, and fire, sharing a few common aspects with Ninetales. Immune to dragon being a fairy type, and then resistant to bug, ice, and dark. So I think that Ninetales deserves like a low point for that. Nice work, Ninetales. You're awesome. But then, of course, you have to look at the learn set. Now look at this. This is literally nothing. So Vulpix is pretty much the one learning all the moves. Like I have a level 100 Ninetales that still doesn't know Flamethrower. Then Alolan Ninetales, Dazzling Gleam, Fairy type moves. Very few fire moves on Ninetales actually. And then of course my TM, there's, oh wait, it can learn Solar Beam. I didn't even know that. Wow. But yeah, there's the Energy Ball. You can learn Solar Beam too, which is just crazy. Learn some of the best grass type moves, so if you're fighting a Ninetales, you're gonna have to do better than that. You're gonna have to come up with like a Lotad or something. And then Alolan Ninetales, again, like look, psychic moves. This guy gets Dream Eater, Rest, Psyshock. This guy is not a psychic type. Yeah, you got a problem with me rattling about him not being a psychic type? Okay, but seriously. Ninetales, why are you not a psychic type? By breeding, it gets some more moves, which are more psychic moves. No! Notification! No! Well, sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone on mute or whatever. But by breeding, you get more freaking psychic type moves, along with a few fire type moves. But extrasensory, seriously? Like, tell me this guy is not. No, just don't. Alolan Ninetales has an excuse because that guy looks nothing like a psychic type. Doesn't have much dex information either. But I mean, it still says that it's just Saints merging. By tutoring, Ninetales can't, but then Vulpix can learn all this by tutoring. All that. Then Alolan Vulpix can learn some ice type moves. Vulpix definitely gets a lot more fire type moves. Only one psychic type move, but that's enough for me to complain about it, right? And then, of course, there's anime-only moves, which is psychic. But, yeah. So, come on. Who do you guys think is better? Well, first, they're both evolved in the exact same way. In Alola, there are Ice Stones, which you can use to evolve them. And then in every other game, there are Fire Stones that you can use to evolve them. Fire Stone, Ice Stone. But overall, these guys have very similar base stats. Kind of similar movesets. They're both pretty good. So now let's check out the sprites. I love Ninetales Shiny just so much. It's beautiful. But the red one's just ugly. But yeah, the shinies are pretty good. They're like golden. Well, no, they're not golden, Charlie. They're like silver pinkish. I don't like this. The sprites get better as you go along. And diamond. I love diamond. I love Ninetales diamond sprite. And then black, you can start seeing it shape up. Black 2, white 2. And now we get to X and Omega Ruby. You can see that Ninetales sprite finally comes together. Shiny is beautiful. But it doesn't show any of the Alolan sprites for Ninetales, which kind of sucks. But yeah, let me know in the comments who do you think is better. Whoa, oh my god. Do you like Ninetales or Alolan Ninetales? This is actually a pretty tough decision. Right now I have an Alolan Ninetales on Pokemon Sun, but they're both pretty good. They're not what I would suggest using for competitive, but they both don't have many weaknesses, and both have their own strengths and movesets, but they're all pretty good. In my opinion, I like Ninetales more, or else the channel would be named Neon Alolan Ninetales or something. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, and again, I hope you guys really liked the intro. It took me a while to make it. And yeah, see you guys in the